Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I'm your watch guy today. Excuse the messy hair, I slept on it a bit weird last night and I've got this kind of like crease in it now. This won't go down. Yeah, it's there. Today I have a double unboxing for you, and one of these watches has actually been the source of a few complaints over YouTube over the last few weeks that I saw. I ordered these about 2 months ago, right? After I spoke to someone at the Benyar store. I've given away what it is already, but you've seen the thumbnail. So after I spoke to someone at the Benyar store, so they gave me a nice little discount. As some stores do on AliExpress, some are very keen to get their watches in front of you guys for obvious reasons. So, you know, packaged up, sent out, and I waited and waited and waited and waited. I think these ones got caught up somewhere along the way and something happened, but they're here now. Now, the thing is, a lot of people have already done reviews on them and there's a few issues that have come up. So what I'm going to try to do in my reviews is be objective and maybe treat them like I haven't seen those reviews yet. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to give you my first instinctive opinion on these once they come out of the box. Now, if you wanted to pick either of these up, the links are in the description. I would advise that you wait for the review because there may be a few things that you don't expect. There may be a few things that you would like to know. Otherwise, if you just don't care about what I think and you love the look of them, the affiliate links down below. I get a kickback. You know how this works by now. So let me turn this camera around and let's unbox these watches. So we are a little bit out of the focus zone here. Let me just get the knife out. I've found my little toothpick knife. It's still as terrible as ever. There was a rumour of me getting a different one. So hopefully that happens soon. Yeah, that doesn't even cut anymore, it just kind of pulls. So as you can see, we have 2 boxes. As I say, double unboxing today. I love doing these double unboxings, you know. Gives me so much joy not getting just one watch, but 2. Now, as mentioned, Benyar did give me a little discount on these. Which one are we going with first? Let's do this one. So, here we go. Let's have a look at this one. Basic little cardboard box with the Benyar logo. It is nice to see an actual logo printed on the box instead of just a normal standard cardboard box. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at what we get in first. Looks like a little Benyar cloth, instruction manual, which I will probably not be reading. I say probably, I will not be reading. Now, you may notice some similarities between the packaging of these and the packaging of a Pagani design. You'd be right in noticing that because Benyar are actually a sister company to Pagani design. Look at that, that's a nice looking fella, isn't it? This is a Explorer Homage. Now, I haven't had an Explorer Homage on the channel, so I thought when this one popped up, oh god, I've dropped it. Let me move this box out of the way. I thought when this one popped up, it'd be a perfect type of introduction to some Explorer looking watches on the channel. I thought you guys would really enjoy it. So I obviously, you know, messaged Benyar, asked them very politely if there was anything that they could do on this and another watch so I could get it onto the channel. So let's have a look at what we've got here. So I believe this one's packed with a Chinese movement. Not sure exactly which one it is just yet, but obviously I will have that information in the review for you. Now let's have a look at the all solid stainless steel. Now look, I'm going to be very clear with you. This is not stainless steel. I can feel that straight off the bat. That is a lie on their part. Now these watches are very, very cheap. I believe they're around £30, maybe 40. No, I think it's £30 they're around. So obviously a very cheap piece, a very budget introduction to a Homage, to an Explorer. But there is no excuse for them to lie in their listings. Hand winding movement, but it is actually It's quite rough. It is not hacking. As I say, this will be a Chinese movement. I do like the Explorer vibes. I like the numerals on the dial. That's something I'm a fan of. This one, I'm not completely sold on. It does feel a little bit cheap. Well, it is cheap. It is only around £30. So I guess that's why. What are they? They split links. They're split links. So I will get that sized up for the end of this video to give you an impression of it on wrist. But for now, let's pop this to one side and let's get into the other watch. So here we have the second piece. Let's open this up. And you can see that this is Benyar's attempt at a Milgauss homage. Would you guys say Milgauss or Milgauss? I think it's Milgauss, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go with Milgauss. So this has a different type of finishing on the bracelet. And yeah, this is the same case though. So it's not stainless steel. It's a plated finish on it, which is a real shame because, you know, one thing that people in the watch community don't really abide by is a lie by a company. And you get why, because if you buy something, you read the description and you assume that the company is not going to screw you over. Unfortunately, not the case here. Again, we have the Benyar logo at the clasp. It is a pressed clasp. Let's have a look at this fella. Again, a very rough feel to the movement. Not a signed crown on these. Not a hacking movement. Obviously, you're not going to get much for the price that you pay on these. For £30, yeah, I'm all right with it, to be honest. I think that this isn't a budget introduction to an automatic watch that you can recognise. You know, it's got the looks of a, well, I say it's got the looks. It's a homaging a very recognisable watch. Let's move back to this one. As you can see, as is the Explorer homage that we have. So these two are cheap. Are very cheap. As I say, I believe they're around £30. I'll insert the actual price just here of each of them side by side. I like that there's a different type of finishing on the Milgauss bracelet. I don't know why they haven't done that also on this one. Obviously with the very high polish finish or feel finish to the casing, it's not accented well in this bracelet, but it is accented well here. I do like the dials. The dials are very, very nice. Do exactly what they should do to give you that impression of the watch that they are trying to homage. Applied indices on both, I believe. They look applied. I think they are. They do have some nice borders, nice feels to them. No sign crown, screw down case backs. What's the water resistance? 50 meter water resistance. That's exactly what I'd expect, to be honest. Yeah, let me size these up and give you a wrist shot before we go. So these two are now sized up. Let me pop this one on wrist. This is the Milgauss homage. As you can see, it's actually a bigger diameter than I expected it to be when I bought it. There are no micro adjusts on these, either of them, so you better hope that you're the right size for the links. I am. It does have a bigger lug to lug than I expected. It is a big case for what it is. Yeah, not a bad fit to wrist. I mean, not uncomfortable. It's kind of standard, to be fair. Let me pop this one off. Shame about those pressed clasps. Obviously the bracelets are cheap. I say that, but the watches are going to cost you very little, so yeah. This is the Explorer on wrist. This is my first Explorer homage, and I think I'm going to get more. I'm going to get a better one, because I do like the look of the Explorer. I am hoping that someone comes out with a really good Explorer 2 homage. That would be the one for me to pull the trigger on, I think. Yeah, this one is, as it is, it's cheap. So you may have seen reviews on them prior to this one. You may have seen videos on them prior to this one. The one thing that I want to do in mine is be objective to the price. So is it still worth the price that they're asking, even though they've told a few lies in the listings? That's what I want to try and figure out for my reviews. So please do come back for those. So guys, another 2 watches unbox, and this is my first experience with Benyar. Unfortunately, probably not going to be the best first experience considering what we know now about the case material and everything like that. So yeah, but I'm going to try and be as objective and as honest in these reviews as I possibly can, as well as trying to get down to the fact, is it worth it? Are these watches worth it to you? Even though they're not stainless steel cases, are they still worth the money they're asking? Because they're not asking very much. We will find out, I guess. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, guys, and I will see you in the next video.